Yo, what's up? Welcome back to Mommy Issues, episode 32, I think. Maybe 33. I have 32 in my notes, but I'm not sure. Okay, so this is like my third time recording an episode in the past month. The first two I did not post. Um, why? Because I wasn't fucking with them. The first one I recorded got way too personal, and I was like, I can't post that shit. That's like people I know watch this shit sometimes. The second one, I don't know why I didn't post that, but now it feels so old. And I was thinking about, oh, I should just post that, tomorrow. But it feels so outdated at this point. Like, I feel like I should just start recording now, and like that one will just, I don't know, never exist. Whatever. Um, it's been a minute since I've talked on this platform, man. Mommy issues. Honestly, it's been like a year now. I think some shit just fell off my bed. What the fuck? It's been like a year now since I last recorded an episode of Mommy Issues. I think a little over a year technically. And honestly, I just it was one of those things. And I'm sure y'all have this in life, right? Where you go, "Oh, I should do that. All right, I'm gonna do it. This week." And then the week finishes, and you're like, "Oh, damn, I forgot. Okay, you know what? I'll do it this upcoming week. It's whatever. I'll just do it this week." And it was like one of those. And then I kept pushing off, and then I was like, okay, I'm gonna bring it back next month. And then next month would roll around, and I would not do it, and then it just kept happening and happening. But now I'm bringing it back, and like, I miss talking. I mean, so I stream about like 4 hours a day now over on Twitch. It's Moist Talks on Twitch if you're interested in that at all. Because I stream there, which I do talk a lot. But like, I live alone, and I don't really go out. I don't for work. I stay here and work on my fucking computer. I don't leave. I don't like a lot of the times that I leave my house. It's because like I set up reasons to. Like I don't do bulk grocery shopping because I look forward to leave. Like, oh damn, I gotta go get food. And sometimes it sucks. But a lot of times like, oh cool, I get to leave my. I have a reason to leave my house today. I go biking almost every day. I say almost. There's actually some days like today I didn't go biking. That's because it's almost hot today, which is like nice, especially because it's fucking November. Like, it's hot. What the fuck? This past week has not been November weather, but it was hot today, which is nice. But it was like it had rained in the morning, so it was cloudy and muggy. And muggy is not a vibe. Like I'm fine with like hot just being hot, but when it gets muggy and like sticky, ugh, I can't. So I didn't go. And then what's funny? So I was playing Overwatch 2 with my homie, and I was like, I'm gonna hop off because I got some work to do. Part of it was recording this, but like, I'm gonna go biking first because it was like kind of later in the day, so like it's starting to cool down a bit. It was like close to sunset time, and I fucking go outside. I was going to get my laundry first before I did it. Before I started biking, I had put some laundry in this morning, so I was going to like take that out and put in. I'm washing my sheet for my bed right now. So I was going to put that in, and I was leaving. Like, I was walking out, and then all of a sudden I started feeling rain because my laundry room I have to go outside to get to. Get to it is not accessible from my place. They go out and around, but whatever. And I started feeling raindrops. I was like, no, I checked the weather, and it started raining right as I was about to go biking. I was like, oh fuck, whatever. I'll just stay inside today. So I'll probably actually end up working out. I've been working out recently. Crazy. I was never really a fan of working out. But I started working out with Loki over the summertime, and it's been kind of a vibe. And I don't fuck with actually working out, and I don't think anyone who works out fucks with working out. But I do fuck with like looking at myself in the mirror and being like, damn, I'm a baddie. Like I look hot. What the fuck? So she's been trying to get me to go to the gym with her for, I mean, fucking years at this point. She likes to work out. Like she's into working out, and I'm like, no, I don't want to go, I don't want to go, I don't want to go. And so this summertime when she came down to DC, she's like, come to the gym with me. I was like, I'll go with you one day, a singular time. I'll go with you. And she's like, all right, I'll take it. And I was like, all right, cool. That way, like she's been asking for years. Like, fine, I'll do it. Let's go. I had a lot of fun with her. And I haven't gone to the gym since she's left because I had fun with her, and I don't think it'd be fun by myself. But however, what I have been doing is I've been working out at home. Like some days we didn't go to the gym together when she was here. We would do home workouts, and so I just kept doing those since she's been gone. And like I got like a little 4 pack right now. Like I'm not at a 6 pack yet, but I got a little 4 pack. It's coming together. I can like my arms. I got a muscle for the first time in my life. I ain't never had that before. Like what the fuck? Both of them. Ooh. Little muscles. Yeah, man, it's tight. That's cool as fuck. Like what? I haven't been skating as much recently. And so what happened was actually so I really wanted to like start like take start okay, not I wanted to. I was taking skating very seriously. Like part of me wanted to not part of me, like I mean I did, I wanted to get like a sponsor. Even if it was just like flow, like I didn't get paid. I just wanted it for the to say like, oh, I was a sponsored skater at a point. I thought it would be a cool thing. What the fuck's at the Grim Reaper's car outside? That shit was fucking loud as hell. Um, I thought it would be cool, like, oh yeah, I was a sponsored skater. Um, and so I was skating very like seriously, and then I pulled my back, and that shit was not a vibe, bro. I literally couldn't skate for like 2 weeks. Um, and I pulled it from skating, which like was terrible. So we kind of scared. And then I've been watching a lot of like interviews of skaters. Which when I was younger, I never really watched interviews of skaters. I watched parts and like see clips, but I never watched interviews of them talking. And these motherfuckers get hurt a lot, bro. Which I mean makes sense. But like motherfuckers being hurt. And I realized like I love skateboarding, but like I got other shit I want to do in life that I prioritize way higher than skateboarding. And so like now when I skate. I literally skated like 2 days ago, whatever. I'll skate to make sure I still have my tricks together. You know, still kick flip, throw tray flip, shove it and all that. Like make sure I can still like hold my own. Like I still have my tricks. Pull the bench like the bench out and do some 50 and shit. But I don't. I no longer have a desire to like. Oh, I want to get sponsored. Simply because I don't want to put in that. Like it's not that I don't want to put the work in. It's I don't want to put in what's required in order to get that good because the risk of injury is very high, and it's as cool as it is. Now, skateboarding, I think like, oh man, I want to have like a sick part one day. I mean, there's other shit I would rather be doing. Like, it's just not worth the risk in my opinion. And that's to me. Like these niggas like love skating and like I get it. Like they have a passion for it, and that's why I feel with clothes. Like oh, I fucking love clothing. Like I have a pure passion for this shit, and I love skating, but not as much as the motherfucker who's willing to go abuse their body over and over and over again for a clip. I'm like, I'm not with that. So, that's a little, update. We're just gonna do a life update right now. I have a list of things, but I don't know if I'll actually end up. I don't know. We might tackle all this. Talking about biking. My bike tire popped recently. And not like the inner tube, like the full tire has a fat hole in it. And I don't even know what happened. So I went biking. This happened this week. It was like I think like Tuesday or some shit, and it's Sunday now. So like, I don't know, a few days ago, not that deep. And I was biking, and I didn't get too far from my house. I was literally probably like 5-7 minutes away from my house biking, and I was having a good day. It was one of those days. Woke up early. I got work done early. I fucking played a little bit of video game with my little brother. I was like, I'm gonna go biking before I was like, it was very nice. It was around like 1 or 2 p.m. I was like, I'm gonna go biking while it's nice. I can come back, shower, and still have more time to be productive in the day after. I was just on like such a perfect high. I was like, let's go, dude. I go biking. The West Side Gun album had like just recently dropped. If it wasn't like, I think it was the day before, 2 days before. So it was very recently, right? So I'm mad happy. I've been bumping the West Side Gun album, bucking with it heavy. And I'm riding, right? I'm fucking jump. And then all of a sudden, bike ride, I hear this sound like it was loud as shit. And I was like, what the fuck is that? So I look around, and then all of a sudden, I was like, whoa, no. I looked down my bike, bro, my tire is flat. It wasn't like, when you pop a tire, and it's still rideable. Like the air is slowly leaking out, so you can at least like start to get like back home and figure. Bro, the air was gone in a instant. I was about to snap, but I feel like that might have been really loud with the microphone right here. It was just all gone. So hold on, I gotta adjust my shorts. Oh wait, quick fit check. We got on the Dama shorts as well as the tee. Hold on, let me flip the back. Oh, flexing on. Got the matching set right now. I'm dripped the fuck up. But yeah. So then I was like, fuck, man. So I take my bike and I just put it on the sidewalk. I flip it over, put it on the sidewalk, and I sit on the curb, and I just start crying. But not like a crying like a boo-hoo, like I'm super sad cry. It was one of those cries where you're just so frustrated, right? Like literally I sit down and I was just thinking. I was just like sitting, just thinking, and like tears started pouring, coming down my face. Pause. What? Tears started rolling down my face, like to my cheeks, and they were like little baby, just like tears, and I was just like sitting there, just like fuck, man, what the fuck, and I was just so fucking blown, dude. I was having such a good day. I mean, honestly, I still had a good day after that. Right now, I'm trying to find a replacement tire because, so I have an SC bike. I have the SoCal Flyer. I like this white and orange colorway. It has these brown wheels, which are, it's just so clean. It's so clean. And so the problem is I gotta order new wheels, and SC Bikes doesn't sell brown tires by themselves. They only sell them on bikes. You can get black, blue, red, and another black. Like two blacks. But you can't buy a brown one. So I'm like, what the fuck? So I'm like, all right, let me find another company who makes a 24-inch brown tire that matches my brown tire. I don't want them to be two completely different browns. You know, I still want it in the same. Like, it looked decent. I can't find one. Not one. I'll find one that looks okay, but it's like, they only make it in size 26 inch. And I'm like, I don't have 26 inch. Or it's like 20 inch. Like, I don't have a fucking. So, that's like a current stress in my life right now that I'm dealing with. Caleb came over yesterday, and he had an idea to call SE Bikes. So they just call them, and explain your situation and see, as like they'll probably have like, some spare tires they could sell you. And I was like, I didn't even think about that. Hold on. So on Monday, that's my plan. Wait, today's Sunday? Goddamn. I thought it was Saturday. That's wild. But yeah, so I'm gonna call them and hopefully I can figure this shit out. Luckily though, my girl, Loki's been letting me ride her bike. And so I rode it like for the first time like 2 days ago, and then I forgot to adjust the seat. It was like still her, like it's a height seat. So her bike, she's shorter. Her seat is lower, and her handlebars are tilted a bit backwards, to make it more comfortable for her. And so I forgot to adjust the seat before I had rode it. So it was a fine bike ride, but I just wasn't like trying to do anything crazy on it. Once, I don't want to mess her bike up, but two, the seat was too low to even like attempt stuff. So yesterday I went to ride it. I went for a little bike ride. I was like, oh, let me adjust her seat and raise it up some, which is the easiest fucking thing ever, right? Adjusting a fucking bike seat. How hard could that be? Apparently it's fucking hard as shit. I mean, it's really not. So I fucking, unscrew it, pull it to a comfortable height. I start tightening the screw back and the C-clamp. And when it starts to get tight, and you always want to hit that little extra 1 to 2 turns just to really make sure it's secure. Bro, I hit that 1. I hit the 2. And as I'm hitting the 2, that it goes, and fucking explodes. The screw explodes. I've never had a screw explode in my life, bro. I was like, what the fuck is this shit? I didn't know this was fucking possible. Oh, I need this for my back. But yeah, the fucking screw explodes, right? Damn, hold on. What the hell? Bitch. Thank you. So the screw explodes, and I'm like, fuck. So at first I panicked because I thought I broke the C-clamp. And luckily the C-clamp was fine. It was literally just the screw, which is like, so because my bike's already inoperable, I just popped one off mine. Like I fully just took off, not the whole clamp. I just took the screw out and then just re-screwed her into hers. And it was fine. This time I didn't over-tighten it. But I was just like, what the fuck? I didn't know that was even a possibility, bro. So that's been my bike problems lately. Hold on, we can go ahead and I see I have a list here, so I can go ahead and check that off since I did talk about it now. What else is going on? Oh, I finished Full Metal. Fuck. I finished Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood. Why was that so hard in my brain to get those words? The anime Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood. I'm saying FMA from now on. Yeah, I finished that like a few days ago. I finished that this week. Bro, top tier fucking anime, right? It's so good. So Loki recommended this anime to me literally years ago, dude. Like, and I was like, yeah, I'll watch. I'll get around to it. And recently, like a few months ago, I was looking for an anime to start up. I said a few months. Honestly, it was probably like 2 months ago. I'd be flying through shit. I was looking for an anime to start, and I was looking through my Crunchyroll list, and I saw Full Metal Alchemist, and I was like, oh, like yeah, she recommended it. I'll finally give it. I'll give it a shot. Let me start it up. Oh, cause I actually no. I started watching it like 2 years ago or 3 years ago, back when I was in my grandparents' basement. I started watching it there, and I watched the first episode, and it was good. And I don't know why I didn't continue. It was one of those like I watched the first episode, I fucked with it, but I just didn't finish it. So I did the first episode. So I started rewatching it. I just like started rewatching the first episode because it's been so fucking long. It was phenomenal, dude. I spent a minute since I had an anime that I was like, I would binge, where I'm like, oh, next episode, next episode, next episode. Like I hadn't had one of those in a minute, so I can't even think of the anime I watched before that. I don't know. I'm always watching something. Oh, before that I watched Sword Art. No, I was Sword Art Online. No. The John with fucking Hestia and what is it called, bro? Oh, is it wrong to try to pick up girls in a dungeon? I watched the. Okay, so little tangent here. I remember. Get back to Fullmetal Alchemist. Okay. Um, really quickly. Sword Art. Not Sword Art Online. Fucking. Is it wrong to pick up a girl in a dungeon? Okay, I've seen like seasons 1 and 2. I was gonna start watching season 3, but then I found out there is this other season called like Orisa or some shit, where it's the exact same event as in season 1, but told from the point of view of a different familia. Like you're following a different cast of characters, and like their characters will intertwine with the first characters, Johns. So you're seeing like the same like major events happen and shit, but you're just having more context now to the world around it. You're not just having just this one familia's point of view. I'm not gonna find familiar. If you want to know the show, I highly recommend the show. It's a really fucking good show, actually. It gets scratches that itch for me for that like, damn, I wish I was born back in like medieval times type beat. Okay, back to Fullmetal Alchemist. So I started watching that shit. Phenomenal. I finished it, bro. The final fight scene had me crying, my nigga. Like I was bawling, bro. It was crazy. Such a good fight. And I go to rank it on. I have my anime list. You know, Mao. If you watch anime, you probably know about my anime list. It's basically if you don't, it's just a website that allows you to track the animes you've watched and like rank them. You can write like a little like a description, like a review on it. I never write reviews. I literally just use it to track what I've watched, like anime I've watched and manga that I've read, and that's literally it. I don't even like keep a list on there of what I want to watch. I just use it to mark what I have watched. So I go to rank it, and so I ranked it at 10. Like I don't have a lot of 10s, but that was a phenomenal show. I ranked it at 10, right? Like that was a masterpiece. And then I noticed like on the page with Fullmetal Alchemist after I rank it, it says like number 1 on Mao, and I was like, no, like what do you mean number 1? Like the whole website, this is the number 1. So I don't believe it. So then I find their top ranked anime jump. It's number 1 on the entire website, bro. What? I mean, I understand it. When I watched it, and I get it. It was phenomenal. Like, it's not my personal favorite number 1. It's definitely my top 10 now, though, for sure. But, I mean, it was, just a phenomenal anime. Talking about that, though, I mentioned Sword Art Online, like, a few minutes ago. I plan on watching that today because my little brother, he's recommended to me years ago. He likes Sword Art. He likes it a lot. It's one of his favorite animes. And he sent me this like thing on TikTok today where today in real life is the day that anime started. So like the anime was made back in 2008, but it's the story starts like the first episode Starts on what are we? November 6th, 2022. That's today, and I was like, well, if there was ever a day to start this anime, it's fucking today, dude. Well, my camera still recording? Yeah, we're still recording. I'm just using the reflection of my TV to see if it was still recording. So I'm gonna start that today, as well as okay. So I'm about to start watching that. Oh, after I finished Full Metal Alchemist, I started watching Kill La Kill, which, if you don't know, it's so Gurren Lagann is in my top 10. I've talked about it plenty of times. I fucking love that series. I love big robots that fight, that go burr. It just like, ooh, mech is my favorite genre. I love mechs. I wish mechs were real. If the military had mechs, I probably would have signed up to be in the military to be in a mech. So I love mechs. I've seen a lot of mech animes, like a lot, and I watched Gurren Lagann honestly around this time last year. I probably started it in like November, December last year. And I finished it and I fucking loved it. That series holds a place in my heart. Hold on. Let me show you guys something. I've got Simone and what's her name? Yuko? I'll say but it's not Yuko. I think it's Yuko or Yoko. Yoko. I'm pretty confident it's Yoko. I got Simone and Yoko. I want to get Simone. Sorry, I want to get Kamina, but the place where I got those two, they were taxing for Kamina, and like I know I could get him cheaper, so I didn't buy him with the set. But I got those two bad boys. Like I love Gurren Lagann, and there's just bro. So I got both of those for like $40 a piece. There's a Gurren Lagann robot that's like, I think it was like $200-$300. It's so fucking hard. Oh, I want it so bad. If I can find it, I'll throw a picture here. If I remember, sometimes I don't listen to these back. Sometimes I just full send it. I just quick edit, post, fuck it. So where is this going? Oh, so yeah, because I finished Gurren Lagann. It was very sad. It was one season, but it's phenomenal. And I found out the creators have made another show called Kill La Kill, and so I finally started that, and it's literally giving me Gurren Lagann vibes again, which is so fucking good. Even though there's no mechs, it's still the same vibe. But like, that's what I love about anime, is it's the vibe of like, damn, okay, I want to do this thing. Oh shit, bad guy who's stronger than me in my fucking way. Well, I'm just simply not a build. Sorry, I'm just simply not a bitch, and I'm not gonna like. You're not. I'm better than you. And then it's like, oh, bet we beat that bad guy. Oh shit, there's another bad guy. Bro, I'm not a bitch. I already told this last guy I'm not a bitch. I'm not a bitch. I'm gonna be better than you. And then like, that's why the fucking One Piece, bro. Luffy, literally every time Luffy comes into a situation, he just simply goes, I'm gonna be Pirate King. You're in my way from my dream of being Pirate King, so I'm gonna beat you. Every single time. And it's so, oh my god. It's like, damn, this is a really difficult situation. And could I give up? No, I'm not going to give up. I'm simply just going to beat the situation and I'm going to become Pirate King. And I swear, if it wasn't for a lot of these like shows, I don't know if I would have still kept motivation to like make this shit like work. Like, man, I've been trying to do this clothing shit for what feels like too long, but I'm sure when I look back at it in like 10, 20 years, it's not going to feel like it was that long. But oh man, there's so much shit where I'm just like, fuck. And but then you watch that and they're like, bro, I'm simply not a bitch. And like, you want me to give up on my dreams? It's not happening. I'm better. I'll do it. And I'm like, talk to me, nigga. Talk to me. That's my shit right there, bro. Oh fuck. Oh man, Luffy the homie. Also. We also have Luffy. I got all three of these dudes from the same place. I went to an anime convention. I think it was like July. Those are my three cops from the convention. But yeah, literally. Oh. So I started watching that. I'm like three episodes in, so very early in it. But yeah, those are my shows right now. Manga wise, I'm reading One Piece. I'm currently volume 42. That's why it's right next to my bed. I just finished Chainsaw Man. I literally, so I was working on this shirt for Chainsaw Man. I'll put a picture here. I'm selling pre-orders now. A link will be down below if you're interested in one. They're very fucking cool in my opinion. But I did this project where I was adding a version of Pochita on a shirt every single day. I started in mid-October and I was like, I'm just gonna go until Halloween. I'll add a version, like a variation every single day until Halloween. And so I finished it. So now I'm selling prints, and I gave the shirt away to somebody. I just like told people like comment and follow, and I'll pick a winner at the end of the 19 days. It was a pretty good giveaway. Not selling prints of the shirt for people who didn't win but still want to like cop the shirt and support and think it's a cool shirt. I think it's a sick ass fucking shirt personally. Like I was mad I have to give it away because it was so good by the end. I was like, fuck, I want to keep this but I can't. I was like, I gotta give it to the homies. The guy who won though seemed pretty cool. He's very chill. So where was I going with that? Oh, okay, but so for that I had to finish Chainsaw Man because I had up to volume I think 6, I think maybe 7, up to volume 7, and I used all the like little pochitas that I had in those that I fucked with, so I had to start buying the more volumes to catch up. But now here's the thing: the little pochitas can give spoilers away to what's happening next. So I didn't want to like flip through like get the volumes like 8 through 11. I didn't want to flip through them for the pochitas and accidentally spoil anything. I hate spoilers. I'm the kind of person who if I know something's gonna happen in a show or a movie, I can no longer enjoy the movie because the entire time I'm thinking about, oh, when is this thing going to happen? And I hate it. I say I had a situation of this recently, the summertime. Me and my girlfriend went to go see Perfect Blue in theaters. This like local movie theater they were showing it like a one night showing. So we got tickets and we went to go see it. And right before the movie, she goes on her phone and she's like, I want to know what the plotline is because I don't know anything about it. Neither of us did any research. We just heard it was a good movie. So like, oh fuck it, we'll go. She reads the plot points, and I forget what she had said, but she said one thing, and I was like, well, now I know this thing's gonna happen, and that's my problem. And once I know something's gonna happen, I now have to look for the thing to happen, and it kind of ruins my experience thing. So like I hate spoilers so much. Like once it's spoiled for me, a lot of time I'm like, okay, cool, I don't need to watch anymore. I can like it doesn't hit. Cause I can't no I can no longer enjoy it. I'm too focused on trying to figure out. Okay, I know this is gonna happen. When is it going to happen? Where is it going to happen? Trying to figure it just kills it for me. Where the fuck was I going with that? I got here. How did I get here? What? What the fuck was I talking about? One Piece? Kill I Kill, Gurren Lagann. Oh, Pochitas, Chainsaw Man. Yes, okay. So I was like, okay, I gotta finish reading the volume so I can then go through it for the Pochitas. And so one night I was talking about Pochita, and I had like 2 volumes left at this point, and it was like fucking 1 a.m. Because I was just trying to like get ahead. I can't remember the exact situation, but I was just trying to get ahead and read some before the next day or whatever. Bro, I read the last 2 volumes at like 1 a.m. I was up to like 3, and they were so fucking good. Literally, I like inhaled those 2 volumes. They were so fucking good. Excuse me. I can't wait for part 2 to come out, or act 2. I think they're calling it part 2. It's amazing. I haven't watched the anime yet because my girl wants to watch it, and we decided to watch it together when I visit Cali. I'm going to LA December 14th. I just got my ticket today. Very fucking excited, dude. It's very nice there. Also, just like mad excited to see my girl. She left here in August. It was either late August or early September. I think late August she left here. She went back to LA. So I'm very excited to go. And then on talking about LA and shit. I'm making a declaration now, and you can hold me up to this, whoever you are watching this. I need to be in New York, like move to New York before my 24th birthday. So that is June 16th, 2023. Next year, June 16th. I don't care if I'm moving in June 15th. And the reason I want to move in before my next birthday is so my girl's a little bit older than me. She moved to LA when she was 24. She was like, it was like right before her 25th birthday, but she was technically 24 when she moved to LA. And I'm a very competitive person, and so I want to beat her and say that I moved out of DC at a younger age, which would be 23. So even if it's literally the day of my birthday, it counts. I would be 23 at that point. So I mean, obviously, I would like prefer to move like May. Like May would be ideal as fuck. If I get there May, gold, like, yeah, that'd be beautiful. But yeah, hold me accountable. Like, I'm like really trying to take this shit seriously and like figure this shit out because I really, 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 really want to do it. Um, so yeah, that's my plans for in terms of moving. Okay, let's go back to the. Okay, hold on. Off my list. LA is confirmed. Yes. I talked about full metal documents already. Let's go. Oh, okay. It's dark as fuck outside. You can't see right now, and I don't want to turn my camera because I have to reposition it. It's a whole fucking ordeal. Anyway, it's dark as fuck outside. It's only fucking 6:25, bro. It's not even like 8 o'clock, and lately I have not been fucking with nighttime, and not as in nighttime in terms of the actual time. I stay up till like 1 to 2 a.m. I'm not fucking with it in terms of how it looks outside. It's weird lately, and I don't fucking like it. Like, whenever I look outside at nighttime, like even looking outside now, I don't fuck with it. It's not a vibe. I was supposed to record this before it was dark outside. So the plan was I was playing Overwatch 2, which I'll probably fucking do after this. I might stream tonight. Yeah, let's stream tonight. Okay, so I mean y'all already seen this now, but I am streaming more frequently. If you're curious again, hop on my Twitch, twitch.tv/moistsucks, or just go to Twitch and look up moistsucks. But I was supposed to start this earlier. I was playing Overwatch with my homie. We're playing with Caleb, and I was like, all right, I'm gonna go record my episode of Mommy Issues. I really want to bring it back. We got off the jump. I go to get my laundry from earlier. I was getting the clothes and putting in the shit like I already talked about, whatever. And I come up here. Once I realized I can't bike because it was going to start raining, I was like, you know what, fuck it, I'll start recording my podcast. Also, I hate calling this a podcast. I don't know what else to call it because that's what like that's what we identify someone talking long form into a microphone and putting it online. We call that a podcast. But these don't feel like podcasts to me. They kind of just feel like they low key feel like a journal entry. Like it's just because not a lot of you motherfuckers watch this shit. Like, and I don't like when I think about podcasting. I watch like my favorite is H3 podcast. I highly recommend you go give them a listen. If you never heard of H3 podcast, go watch them. I love Ethan so much. Ethan is like my online dad. Like I have my dad's present in my life, and I have like a real dad. Like I love him. Like he's the homie. But Ethan, I feel like taught me how to navigate online and like not fall down. Like online, there's like these like mad like pitfalls you can fall in, like the manosphere, alpha male, that weird community, and like Ethan's like helped me like stay like on the straight, like pointing that stupid shit out, and like Ethan has definitely helped raise me. I found him because of Caleb back in high school, bro. Damn, I just realized this is here. This is not. Pretend you didn't see that. Oh, my remote. There's supposed to be. You know what? Hold on. One more second. And, oh no, there's no water in it. Whatever, it still looks better here than just having it empty. And alright, it's after Halloween, I gotta take it out. I'm taking it out on Tuesday. Trash day is Tuesday, so I'm just keeping it in here so I still have like a cool vibe before Tuesday. Ethan, internet dad. I don't know. Anyways, I don't know where I was going with that one. Nighttime sucks. Long story short. Alright, next thing. Oh, I fucking beat Breath of the Wild, Zelda. This is a very big accomplishment for me, okay? This is a very big accomplishment for me. Damn, I got caught up right there. And the problem is I get caught up in my words because I'm thinking too fast for my brain to I'm thinking my brain is going too fast for my mouth to catch up. It's been like this since I was a kid. I've always like talked really fucking fast. I don't fuck. And I always it's hard for me to like whatever. I don't give a fuck. I beat Breath of the Wild. I'm so fucking hyped. It's taking me 5 years to beat this game, okay? I got a Switch the year it came out. Okay, maybe 4 years. Breath of the Wild came out the same year as the Switch, but I didn't get the Switch on release. My dad bought me a Switch for that year for Christmas. I asked him for one. He got me the Splatoon edition, the Japanese version that came with the pink and green controllers, which was mad fire. And it came with a copy of Splatoon 2, which is cool because the new Splatoon 3 edition for the OLED does not come with a copy of Splatoon 3, which is fucking dumb. You bought the edition of the console, it should come with the console. That's how edition consoles work. We're accustomed to this. You buy the Black Ops PlayStation, you get Black Ops. You buy the whatever. You buy a version of a system, a special edition for a game, and it comes with a game. I don't know why Nintendo's bullshitting now about it. But anyways, back in the day, they weren't. So I got the year. It was the year it came out, but it was just that Christmas time I got my first Nintendo Switch, which I was obsessed with. And I got Breath of the Wild the following year because Christmas time is like such it's a few days away from fucking the next year. So whatever, I got Breath of the Wild the next year, and I used to play it mad, and I never beat it was the thing. I played it a lot, but I never beat it. And over the years, like, every couple months, I've gone back and like would progress more. I'll play it for like a month. Like literally every couple months over the past few years, I was slowly progressing. But I just never like was like, oh, this is the game I'm playing now. Like I'm play. It would just for some reason I would always like fall off of it. And I was playing. This was like a little over a month ago. At this point, this is like last month. Oh wait, no. Was it October? I think it was like the end of August. So yeah, so a little over a month ago. The end of August, and I was playing, right? And I was going through Hyrule Castle finally, and I thought Hyrule Castle was gonna take me longer to get through. Like I didn't know how to judge it. But I was exploring Hyrule Castle, and I've been exploring Hyrule Castle at this point for like maybe 2 or 3 days. I had died, so I had to go like, re-up on armor and bullshit, and I got to start side quests, whatever. So it was a morning, and this morning I had just beat No More Heroes 2, which is it's a really good game. No More Heroes is a great franchise. If you have a Switch, I highly recommend getting it. I got 1 and 2, but wait for their own sale because I got both of those games for like a total of $13 or something like $12. It was stupid. It was super fucking cheap. So wait for them to go on sale. You can get them. You can either get them both games for sub $20, guaranteed. So I beat No More Heroes 1 a while ago. So that morning though, I beat No More Heroes 2, which was a really good feeling. But I beat it pretty fast, like because I was the last boss fight, so I knew it was about to get pretty quick. Let me beat this boss type game. I beat No More Heroes 2. I'm like I kind of still want to play video games. Get back into it. I'll play Breath of the Wild. You know, I'll go more into the Hyrule Castle. I hit the fucking final Ganon boss fight, and I beat. Bro, the feeling of beating 2 games back to back each other, like without like the No More Heroes, I wasn't quite too sure if I was gonna beat it or not because I don't want to spoil the end of the first one. But anyways, it just after the way the first one ended, I wasn't too sure if I was gonna beat this one or not with this next fight. And then Breath of the Wild, I also fucking I didn't know that I beat it then. I thought I would just get a bit further in the castle, fight some enemies, and call it a day. And I beat the jump, bro. It was such 5 years of playing a game, or 4 years. I technically started in I think 2018. Yeah, that'd been 4 years. Still, bro, what the? That's crazy, bro, crazy. But yeah, so that was a big. Okay, it's not like a big accomplishment. Yes, it is. I lied. That is a big accomplishment. That's a pretty fucking cool accomplishment right there. Just because in my life, like it's taken like it had such like a big part of my life over years. Like I've been slowly just chipping away at this thing. Like I always knew I wanted to beat it, but I never had. And so just slowly like, I'll get into a month and I would do a bunch of side quests and maybe I would get one of like the divine beast and back out and in a couple months get back on it and do a couple more side quests like some other missions and I beat it, bro. I beat it. That shit felt crazy as fuck. I was like, no way, dude. That was a big moment for me. And that day I got some crazy information that I can't say on the podcast. But and it was literally right after I beat that. So this is like in the morning time. I started playing probably at like 9 a.m. I beat both those games, and then I got a crazy call with some wild information that I was not expecting. And so that was just a wild one, man. That was a crazy, crazy moment. And that same day, I crashed my bike. It was because I went on a bike ride after the phone call because I was so overwhelmed and stressed. And I was biking, but because I was so in my head about what the information I received, I was like holding a wheelie and just like zoned the fuck out and just busted my ass so hard. Yeah, okay, so we fit that. I don't really feel like talking about this. We can skip that. I have a thing for new music that I've been fucking with. I just doesn't feel like the right platform to really go into it. I feel like I should make like a separate video on this. I mean, I can tell y'all really quick. First off, about the new Drake album, really fucking good. With Certified Lover Boy and Honestly Nevermind, in my opinion, Drake was like falling off. Like, I know like those were really big albums for him and people loved them. They didn't hit for me at all. I heard those like there's not one song from either one of those albums that is saved to my Apple Music. Like I didn't care enough. I was like, whatever. This what was it called? Her Lost. Bro, what? Drake and 21 body that shit, bro. And I say a new Drake album, like it's not like it's Drake and 21. It was just because I was associated with the recent, like I really felt like Drake was falling off, and this album, and then what song is that? It's like on BS. There's that little interlude or outro, you should call it, on that song, where there's that guy talking, right? And I was like, is that who I think it is? No, it's not Arthur Carr. Wait, is it? Nah, what? So then I had to Google it, right? Well, actually, I didn't even Google it because I checked the lyrics on Apple Music. Because sometimes they'll say, like, oh, who's on what verse. And it didn't say if that was Arthur Carr or not. So I was like, no. And then, who posted? Oh, Luca posted on his story. He's like Arthur speaking truth on this shit or something like that, right? I don't know what the exact fucking wording was. And it was that song, like, wait. This is Arthur Carr. I was fucking right. So then I did Google it, and like, yeah, this fucking, which is tight. Arthur Carr is fire as fuck. He's sick as fuck. I was a nice outro. Anyways, the new West Side Gun album, fire as fuck. I don't want to talk about the whole kind situation, but I do want to say that it's like I completely understand and it makes perfect sense why for this album he didn't name it Hitler Wears Hermes. Like 10, he didn't put that. He just called it number 10 because I'm sure he doesn't want to be associated with that whole kind of thing. Because the way I've always perceived him naming these albums, it's kind of just like edgelord comedy, haha, like that type of beat. Like it wasn't serious, and so with this whole Kanye anti-Semitic yada yada shit he's on, it feels that in my opinion, I feel like that West Side Gun didn't want that association, which it makes sense, but without even still we know what it is, and it was a banger. And he had DJ Drama on that joint. Oh, bro. Fucking banger album, dude. There was one line in that joint, right? So I listened to a lot. Ew, dogs. What the fuck? I listen to most of my new music when I'm biking. Like, if a new album comes out, I usually will just add it to my library, and I'll wait till I go biking to listen to it. And so that's how I did the Drake album. I just listened to that shit yesterday. I wasn't even the day of release. I was a little bit late. and I was late because I wasn't gonna listen to it. I was so far like Drake's falling. I don't fuck with his music anymore. That I wasn't even planning on listening to the album. It wasn't until Loki hit me up, and she was like, "Yo, should you hear the new Drake John?" I was like, "Nah, she's like, it's actually pretty good." I was like, "Oh," and like she knows my taste. I was like, if she's telling me that it's pretty good, I'll at least check it out. But other than that, so I was listening to the West Side Gun album while fucking biking, right? And there's this line, fuck. I wish I could recite the exact line, right? And it's not even him. It's a feature. I can't even think of who the feature is or the song. I just remember in this jump, dude goes, off-white clouds. Let me know Virgil in the sky or Virgil's looking down or some shit like that, right? Bro, I was like, what? Cause I mean, y'all know I'm a big V fan. I don't know if you can see. I'm sure I think you can see him. This is V right here. I got V right there. I got the bro. Don't even start on Virgil. It's literally. Okay, you know how Luffy is like, Jolly Roger died. Is it Jolly Roger? Gold D. Roger. That's his name. Gold D. Roger dies, and like, oh, I hit all my treasure somewhere. Go find it. You'll be Power King. And Luffy was like, damn, I'm gonna be the nigga. I'm gonna fucking find it, and I'm gonna be Power King. That's how I feel about Virgil, like, and his passing, and like all love. But it feels like, all right, damn, like, okay, I'm gonna figure this shit. Like, yes, he's my Goldie Roger. Who yes, I can't even fully explain it. Like, my brain's too conjumbled to make clear words of this because I'm getting too like, ooh. Anyways, so he said that line right about off-white clouds, Virgil's in the sky. So then I pick my head up from looking at the road. I look in the sky. Them clouds were not pure white that day. Them Jones were off, bro, and I fucking lost it. Oh my god, bro. Oh, that shit was like fucking. I probably rewinded that one part like fucking 10 times, maybe even 15. I just kept going, run it back. I got the whole song, just that one part, bro. And my girl asked me, is it Ablo or Ablo? I don't know. I know Coke. I know Balenciaga codes. Oh, what? Ugh. That album, in my opinion, that's the better album. Like, Drake album's good. Drake Tournament album good. What's that Gun album? Better. I listened to Smino Joint. That's a really good album. And then so I don't, when I listen to albums, I don't even be looking at track list. I usually will just like add it to my library. I'm going biking. I'll just hit play on this joint and just go. If I wasn't to add a track list or anything, I was just listening. And then he has that one song with fucking Uzi, and cause the dude Uzi pops in, and I was like, is that? And that's the thing about not looking at track list or like what the songs are. And it's annoying because after the bike ride, I'm like, oh, that one song was really good, but I don't know what that one song was because is my arm still recording? Yeah. I don't know what that one song necessarily was because I wasn't looking at the song name that was happening. So it usually takes me a few listens to figure out which songs I like that I've heard that I liked, and then re-finding them again. Like, okay, this is the name of that song. But also Uzi, I said, what? Uzi does? Because you get surprised by the guest features. Like, you don't know. You just be going and shit's blind. Like, I don't fucking know. Ugh. So even the song with the Virgil in it, right? That verse, it took me like the next day. I was like, fuck, what song is that again? Like, I wanted to hear that song because of that verse. And I was like, fuck, I gotta figure out. I started listening to the album again, just like waiting to hear the verse, and then, oh, let me look at my phone now. Okay, this is the song. But, oh, that was a really good jump. There's this dude named, Zeke the Zombie. Okay, so I find I find this guy on TikTok, right? He's this very attractive man. And he was biking at nighttime in a city. I'm not sure where he lives, but he was in a city biking at nighttime, and he was just singing this song, and like just lip singing it, and like put it on. And I was like, damn, this is a bop. I was like, one, I want to recreate this video because I'm also an attractive man, and I would do a really good job recreating this video. But two, the song itself was a bop. So I was like, alright, I want to find this fucking song. So and luckily it was an audio where like, I hate when audios don't have the name of the song. They're not the name of the song. There's some random ass title. The audio was just, it's called Mosquito, but it was spelled differently. It's like Masquido, like there's a D instead of a T, like, and so I was like, oh cool, it's this only song, right? I come to find out it's the guy whose TikTok I saw. It was his song. But like, and here's the thing, I hate promotion that Philly promotion. Like, and it's why if you look at my TikTok, a lot of my shit, I don't go, oh, I made shirts. Look at my shirts. Oh, like I hate that shit. I hate like looking at ads. Like that shit doesn't sell me, which is why I don't do it. And I'm sure I could make more sales if I did that, but that's not authentically who I am, nor do I feel that way. So I'm not doing it. It just feels ill. And so that shit didn't feel like an ad. I didn't feel like he was promoting. It didn't feel like he was telling me, like, you know, you see those TikToks where people are like, oh, I made a song. Go listen to my song. He wasn't doing that. He was just like singing a song while looking good riding a bike. And I was like, this is relatable as fuck because I love riding my bike. I love listening to music on my bike. And I look fucking good. So I was like, oh, it sold me without him selling me. You know what I'm saying? Oh, it was. So that song's been on repeat lately, bro. Like, I've been sending that song to mad people. I was sending to my girl, every time I can put like shit people on a song. So that song I've been sending, I'm like, yo, check this out, check this out, check this out. Like, and it's his only song. So I really can't wait to see what he drops next. Like, it's really cool finding like a, not a diamond in the rough. Yeah, I mean, I guess you call it diamond. Like, I want to say rough. And so what I like so much about the song is it gives me that feeling of like 2014, 2015 Tyler the Creator, which I mean I'm sure a lot of you know my lore with T. Well, he's not here, but there's T posters all over my fucking room. I love T. Literally, if I could listen to one music artist for the rest of my life, it's T. And most people know that. Like, I made that pretty clear. But he has that vibe, and not in the sense of like it feels like he's jacking his style, more so in the sense of like just the vibe of the song, and like his lyrical content is way different than like that era of T and all that and the Odd Future shit. But like it gives me that vibe again, and that's what I love so much about it is the feeling it gives me. It's like giving me this like it's giving me this like I'm 14 years old skating again feeling. Like it's giving me that I just want to sit here and draw on my notebook for an hour feeling, which I haven't had in a long time. And I did literally that like last night. And when I was doing it, guess what song I had on playing? Mosquito. It just hold on. Feel. Oh. My throat feels actually dry. But yeah. So highly recommend checking his shit out. It's fucking, that's a really, really good song, dude. Besides that, I can't really think about too much. My girl's been sending me some songs I've been fucking with lately. There was this Foo Fighters song she sent me that was really fucking good. Like, really fucking good. I can't even think of the name of it, though. I'm terrible with song names. Like, I'm god awful with song names. Even album names. But visually, if I see an album, I know what it is. Yeah, okay, I think I'm done. It's been 53 minutes. We've had a good conversation. This was a good return to Mommy Issues. I can't believe it's been like a year. I've been recording this shit since I was like 17 or 18. I think 18. Yeah, man. Wow. This is cool as fuck. There's episodes from when I was 18 years old. This shit's growing with me. Even though I've taken a year off, like, still, what? That's tight. I need to at least make sure I do one episode a year. Like, again, if this happens, like, you know, luckily I've made it this year because I was recording mad last year around this time, and then what it was is I went to California, and I kept telling myself I was gonna record an episode there, and I brought my mic and everything, and I just didn't. And then when I came back, I just didn't, and it just like kind of happened, but. I need to, even in future years, like I'm starting again. I'm starting again. So y'all can at least expect for the next 6 months. Hopefully, I get a full year of like constant episodes. I don't want to say weekly, maybe like bi-weekly. Like give me like 2 weeks to build up shit to talk about and then talk about it. Because the thing about this show is it's just me. It's me talking about my life for like an hour. And so a week can only cover so much time. You know what I'm saying? Like, give me like 2 weeks to have some life experience. Then come back. And talk about it. Maybe even just like once a month thing. So that'd be like what 12 once a month, like 12 episodes a year. That doesn't seem like that crazy. I don't know. We're getting into that, but I was gonna say I'm gonna at least record one episode a year, continuously, so that I can like continuously look back and go, oh damn, that's me at X age. Like I was listening to some of the older episodes of mine, and like I can hear myself talk when I was younger, just crazy. Like in some of the episodes, I was 18, 19, 20 years old. 20, how old am I? I'm 23 now, motherfucker. What? Gang, that's tight as fuck. Oof. Down. It's like, isn't that crazy? Time moving. Alright, I'm about to end this shit because I could start talking about time and age and life, but like, I don't know. It's really cool. I like getting older. It's weird. Part of me misses being a kid for the fact of like not having the things to worry about and all that shit, but like, I fuck with my life. Getting older is cool. I'm doing cool shit. Like, I just like, my life just keeps getting better and better. Anyways, I will talk to you guys soon. I will be though uploading YouTube videos every week. That's like the little personal documentaries I do. I just posted one like 2 days ago. That'll be weekly content. I do TikToks literally every fucking day. Instagram every here and then. That sounded corny as fuck. I take that back. I might have bleeped that entire thing. My website, I have shit for sale if you want to support me. If you want to, fuck with me, I appreciate it. If not, I get it. Alright, guys. Ellie.